Hello and welcome to another Hobby CNC with Dave show. I appreciate y'all being here on a Saturday night with me. And let me get the rest of my crew in here. We have Mr. Paul's with us tonight. How you doing, Paul?
I'm doing great, thank you.
And Sean is in the house. How you doing, Sean?
Doing wonderful, thanks.
All right, good to see you. I want to give a special shout out. I saw him here in the chat. Let me see if I can go back and find him here. Where did I see him? Nuts. Maybe I haven't scrolled back far enough. Let's see. No, I saw him in here. There he is. Mr. Ross Clark. How you doing, buddy? He is. He took care of me the other day. He saw me down at the. Let me see if I can get it right. Peachtree Immediate Care Place. I went on a Sunday, as a matter of fact, last Sunday, and he hooked me up, and I'm feeling much better. And so big shout out to Ross. And we got to talk a little shop while I was there too. So that was kind of cool. It's not very often you meet somebody in a medical profession and you start talking CNC and it doesn't just go over their head, but he knew what I was talking about. So welcome, and hope you enjoy the show tonight. Couple of things. I just got word from my buddy Cody. Let's talk about him a little bit. He is the owner of Cadence Manufacturing Design and sponsors our weekly live drawing every single week. So big thank you to Cody. And tonight, I forgot what he said. An original Jenny. So that would be the compression bit.
Cool.
Let me get the cool little picture. Let's see where it is. This one right here, I think. 1/4-inch Jenny compression bit right there. We'll be giving that away a little later on. And the hashtag to put in it for tonight will be hashtag Cody. Hashtag Cody. And one other thing too, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I don't think it's really a surprise now because I saw him post on Facebook. He's now got the deal for people outside the U.S. So go check that out. If I can, sometime during the show, I'll try to grab that Facebook link or something and post it in the chat. And we'll see if we can get it. Or if Paul, if you get a chance, I see you looking. Are you looking for it?
I was going to get it. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah. You just want Cody's,
Yeah. If you could send a link to that, one of those Facebook things where he's got the little video showing it.
Yeah.
So it's, so now anybody can get in on the Kickstarter thing, I think is what he was talking about. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you can find it and put it in there, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
Okay, let's and a couple of other things we're going to do. You guys have heard me talk about the Maker's Rock thing. I am going to be giving my Maker's Rock thing away tonight. This is it right here. I did the album cover from Humble Pie. The album Smoking. So I'm going to be giving that away here in just a minute. Cool. And my buddy Sean is going to be giving his away too. I think he's got his, it's right over his shoulder there, the REO Speedwagon thing, which is really cool. I love that thing. So I'm going to get this random, let's see, what is this thing? YouTube random comment picker. I've got to get that set up. It'll take me just a minute. And we will do a random comment thing for that one. Okay, now let me screen share to make sure all this is legit here.
Good luck, everyone.
Let's see, is that it? Oh, I see how this works. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's my random comment picker. The URL that I put in there is from the video that I released last Friday. And in order to be able to win this, does everybody know what you had to put in the comments? We'll see.
Mhm. I watched the
All right.
video all the way through.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to come up here and click fetch. And I need to change this to keyword filter. And you had to put in hashtag smoking. That's what you had to put in.
Mhm.
So here it says loaded 1 comment. So guess who's going to win? We'll hit the pick a winner. Mr. Sean. Sean is the only single person out of I don't know how many
Dude.
views that video had that apparently watched the whole thing and knew how to put the hashtag in there. So, Sean, I will be sending you.
Dude.
I hope you're a humble
That is
pie
so cool.
fan, but I will be. I'll be sending.
Peter Frampton.
Let me do this. Let me do this big.
And I got the wall for it.
Because this came out pretty good. I think came out pretty good.
That is
All right, so sorry.
cool. I got
Sorry if
goosebumps,
anybody
dude.
wanted it, you didn't. Nobody else followed the directions, so it is what it is. So Sean was the only one that put the right thing in there. So Sean, you have something to give away, correct?
Oh, yes, I do. I have this lovely REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, hold it up there real quick and let everybody see it if they haven't already seen it, because this thing is magnificent. Look at that.
The backer is done on the laser. This piece here is done on the router. This here and the headlights are resin print. And then the grill is FDM 3D print. So I literally used every piece of CNC that I have. It's my favorite piece I've done yet. This is so cool.
Okay. Before we set up your comment picker, or you can go ahead and be setting it up. I see we've got some conflict already. Somebody said that they entered. Let me go find that video.
Yeah.
And scroll down here in the comments. There's only 14 comments, period, on that video. And who was that said, all right, let me, just so I can, nobody thinks any funny stuff here. Let me add this to the stream. This is the video right here. If I come right here, there's Kenneth. He didn't put a hashtag. Matt didn't put a hashtag. What if I didn't? Robin didn't. Jerry didn't. I'm not sure. That's that guy overseas, I think. There's Sean's hashtag smoking. That's it. Now, see, John put smoking, but he didn't put the hashtag. It says in the video, and I'll show you that too. Let me skip the ads here. If you come right there it is, where I show you what to put in there. Hashtag smoking right there. It wasn't exactly all the way at the end of the video, but it was pretty close to the end. But yeah, so I'm sorry if you think you entered. I hope you didn't put it in this comment section, because this isn't where you put it. Well, Teresa, I'm sorry, but I don't even see a comment period from you over there on that video. And she's asking, was it smoking or smoking? It was hashtag smoking, no G, just like the album, the name of the album. just like that, with a hashtag in front of it, because that way it'll highlight it. And as you see, when I come back over here, let me turn this back off. Right here is Sean's comment, and he is the only one that has it. And like I said, I don't know where your comment went, because it's not even showing up over here. So don't even see your comment at all. All right. So Sean, have you got yours set up and ready to go?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do. It's ready to share. So if you want to, I do believe I presented it to you. There it is.
All right, there you go.
All right. So I'll go ahead and do the fetch again. Oops. Hashtag REO, specific word, key filter, and pick the winner. And we got Desert Plum Woodworking.
All right, congrats to Desert Plum
Congratulations.
Woodworking. I don't know for sure who that is, but okay. Now we got some other folks saying they had hashtag smoking.
So hope you're here. Hope you're in here watching.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Now, Married Man Woodworking, is he talking about he checked earlier and his comment was there, now it is missing? Are you talking about on the Humble Pie album or the one that Sean did?
I think he's talking about the humble pie.
Okay.
Humble pie.
I don't know what to tell y'all. The 14 comments that, I get a notification every time somebody puts a comment, and all I've got is 14 comments showing on my thing. And out of those 14, I mean, you see it right there. Sean's the only one that had hashtag smoking. So, and I see he's even got hashtag smoking, but apparently it picked that up as close enough, I guess. I don't know how that worked. But even because if you drop the G, then you'd still have the same amount of letters there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But
Hey, Dave, how many people are in the audience tonight?
There are
89 according to my count here.
How about this? Throw up a hashtag to the audience that's here and give them a chance. I'll be honest, I love the piece and I'd love to have it, but let's do that. How's that sound?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really care who gets it, because I'll send it to anybody. And again, you had to be in the US, that was part of it. And you had to be watching live here to be able to claim it. That was the only two stipulations. But but see, now if we throw it out to where the whole purpose was to watch the video to be able to enter. So now this is turning into a cluster.
Sorry.
Let's let me go check something real quick here. Let me go look and see, because we got people saying that they put let's see if I can figure out how to do it here. Let me go to my channel, go to that video, then go to check the analytics of that video. Let me see if any of the comments are held for review.
Oh, there you go.
There's a bunch of them over there. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to clear all of these, and I say clear, but I'm going to approve them because they got blocked for some reason, and they're over here and there are quite a few of them. Here, I was just thinking nobody liked that album. So I am going to approve all of these, and we'll redraw. That's the only fair way I know to do it. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more. So let me approve these. Okay, now when I come back to this album, let's see if they are. All right, let me refresh here because I'm still not seeing those other ones I just approved. And I want to make sure we do this right here. They're still not showing up. Oh, all right. Well, let's see if they show up in the comment picker. Let's. I bet I have to load that thing again. Man, what a cluster! This is why I always like using the StreamYard giveaway tool.
Now, apparently, Cody, it looks for smoking. The G is extra, but it'll still find it. So you could put smoking or smoking.
Okay, so as long as you got the first part all the way to the end, right? No matter what you put after that, it's okay. All right. Well, let me go. Holy cow. All right, let me try this again. We'll go to the, probably going to have to reload this too.
Cody says he doesn't want to win. He just wants to see his name scroll by.
Note to self: don't participate in Lakers Rock next year. It's too big a pain in the ass. All right. Let's see. It fetches. Now I got to change the keyword. And I'm gonna do the thing here in a minute so y'all can see. See, now it says loaded 0 comments. Now it's not finding any of them. Holy cow. Well, okay, let's see. Published. Now it's showing them. See, and see, this is what makes it bad. See, now that folks have watched this show, now they're running over there and putting it in. And see, they wouldn't have been eligible before. So it's turned into a whole cluster. I'll just do I'll do a video thing or do a special live stream and we'll give it away somehow. I don't know. But I never even would have participated in this if I'd known it was going to turn out to be a cluster to do the giveaway thing. Because when all the published ones are showing up, including some that have just put them in there a couple of minutes ago, which I guess I could delete those comments because those shouldn't even be in there. And you know who you are, folks. So if you don't win, don't come crying to me. You didn't watch the video and follow the directions. You just did it after hearing it on here. So, let's see. Yeah, I can't even find the comments now. So I'm going to close out all of this stuff and we'll start from scratch. And I'm going to do this one more time. If it doesn't pick anything up, we'll move on. We got other stuff to do tonight. And I'll figure out another way to give it away, since this turned into such a mess.
Cody says, complain Brian for not being here. Brian, it is an interesting time, nonetheless.
Okay, now that I've redone it, now I see those other ones in there. Now let's see if the random YouTube picker finds them this time.
Good. It's never boring with Dave, I can tell you that.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it says we got 15 comments. We had Sean's and then we had 13 more. So somebody snuck in there that's probably shouldn't be, but we're gonna go with it. And let me turn the screen on so you can see. All right, here we go. This is it for the Humble Pie Smoking album art.
That's not showing, Dave. There he goes.
Okay. Well, I clicked it and it didn't do anything. So let's. Come on. Something's really lagging here, I guess. Because I've clicked pick a winner twice and it says there's 15 comments loaded. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? So you can see me moving the red thing over that pick a winner. I've clicked it like 3 or 4 times now. It's not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm closing that out again. We'll open it. Y'all can watch me do all the stuff here. Come back over here. Grab this right there. Paste that URL in. Fetch them. I got to put that.
Hashtag smoking.
Okay, there it is. 15 comments. Let's see if it
There
does
we
it.
go. No? Yeah.
Dave Clemens.
Hey,
There we go. Dave Clemens.
Okay. Is everybody happy with that now? Holy cow. Stupid YouTube. I should have known there would be some unpublished things or something. I guess it was because of the hashtag. I don't know, but I don't know why yours worked, Sean.
I was teased.
Yeah.
It's
all right.
good.
Well, anyway, congratulations, Dave Clemens.
Yes. Going to a
Okay.
good person.
All right. Now that the show's about over. Jeez. All right. We were going to talk about tonight. Let me see if I can get that down. Yeah, I was going to talk about the DesignSpark Mechanical software. Somebody, I think it was on this show, either last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, somebody asked a question about the DesignSpark Mechanical and about it going to a subscription service and stuff like that. And I hadn't even looked. Well, since then, I've went and gone up there and looked. And in fact, on this computer, I have version 5 on my office computer, and I didn't have it out here. So I came out here a couple of days ago and thought, well, I'm going to put DesignSpark out here because I want to use it out here in the shop too. And as soon as I opened up or went to open it up, okay, now he says give it to Sean. Jesus, this is getting ridiculous. All right, we'll talk about that later. So as soon as you open this up, and let me see if I can, I think I got to stop sharing and come back and share that. So when you come in here, this is, you get this great big old thing here saying on May 31st of this year, the old DesignSpark mechanical versions, and that's versions, that's all of them, will be switched off. And what they mean by switched off is you have to have an internet connection kind of sort of to work, because when you go to open it up, when you've got it installed on your computer, when you open it up, it has to somehow they have it where it goes up there and it reads your licensing thing, even though you have a free version. They still call it a license thing. So, and then once it says, okay, yeah, this guy's legit, he's registered or whatever, then it will open it up. And you could probably unplug your internet after that, but if you don't have it plugged up to the internet, when you open it up, it's not going to work. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit tonight about, because somebody asked about this the other day. They have what they call in the Explorer. It says free, always, no hidden fees. And basically, it's kind of like what the free version of version 5 was. And I say kind of like because guess what? They're taking some stuff away. And here's the chart that compares the 3 versions or the 3 subscriptions, I guess I should say, what they have. Creator is $11.99 excluding tax a month. The Engineer is $17.99 excluding tax a month. Not bad, but I hate subscription things. But anyway, let's scroll down here and take a look. You can see when you compare the 3 different subscriptions here, the free stuff doesn't do a whole lot. There's only 4 things right there. Come on down here. There's a few more. This is the one that got me right here. The import, export, step file, IGES file, AutoCAD, DWG, and DXF formats. So they've taken that away now, but you couldn't import them anyway. Well, you could a step, but you couldn't import a DXF. You had to do a workaround. I've done a video showing, I think, how to do that. But you can't even export to DXF. So that really sucks. So they've basically, in my opinion, and I like this stuff, this DesignSpark Mechanical, but they've basically made it where they're pretty much forcing you to get at least the Creator. But because of that one feature right there, not being able to export it out like that. But if we take a look at what you can do with Creator versus the free stuff, Explorer, unlimited projects, design size, all three of them do that. You know, all the same stuff here, the pull, blend, fill, all that stuff. Generate bill of materials. You can import printed circuit boards in the IDF format right there. Okay, but then when you get down here, reverse engineer solid model from 3D scan mesh, an SDL, a 3D mirror tool, the cosmetic threads. I really dig in that because I'm used to SolidWorks. So I love being able to put, when you put a tapped hole in a part, you can make it look like a tapped hole because you can see the threads in there. And of course, the import export, that version will do it. There's so much stuff in this other version, the engineer version, even though it's only what, $6 more. I really don't think there's so many things on here I wouldn't even use most of this stuff. Some of it I don't even know what it is. I'm assuming it has to do with electrical engineering stuff, which that's not me. That's not what I do. So I think I probably am going to go ahead and sign up for the creator, the $11.99 a month. But yeah, it's just a shame that so many of these places, I mean, I guess we should expect it. So many of these places now go to you know, the subscription type thing. I figure it's just a matter of time before Vectric jumps on that bandwagon. You know, they're one of the last few
Oh, bite your tongue.
that you know, you pay for a full version and you get all the upgrades free until the next full-blown version, and then you have to pay a certain amount for that and all. But that's one thing I've always liked about Vectric. You buy it and it's yours. You know, you don't have to be online to make it work.
And you don't have to get, you know, the next best version. I'll admit it. I'm still running 7.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're running 11 or 10. What is
11,
10,
11.5.
Yeah. I've opened mine the other day, and I think there's one available that I haven't got yet. But I think it's just fairly recently become available. I usually don't wait too long before I go ahead and get them. Let's see. Troy's got a comment or something here. It says, the trouble for me with paying a monthly fee is, besides not having the dollars, I do not use it that much to make it worth it. Just my 2 cents. Yeah. Well, as I mentioned, I'm probably going to go ahead and sign up to get the creator. And one thing I like about this, let me see if I can find it over here in the, where'd it go? Somewhere in here, it talks about, and that's one of the things I've never, even with version 5, it's a great design tool for the kind of stuff I do, but you can't create drawings. And now somewhere in here, I know I saw, let's see if I can find it. I can never find anything when I'm looking for it during a live stream, I swear. Anyway, somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. Detailing options for drawing sheets, full GD&T supports.
That's cool.
For GIS, ISO, and ANSI industry standards. So that has it. So, and the only reason I say I'll probably go ahead and sign up and get this is because I have a big project coming up that I want to do, and I want the ability to make drawings. And if I don't do that, then I would probably have to go try to dig up my old SolidWorks. And but I just would rather use this stuff, because I've been using this stuff, and when I say this stuff, I mean DesignSpark Mechanical. And although I'm not great at it, I'm probably a lot more rusty at SolidWorks than I am with DesignSpark. So anyway, that's that right there. All right. Anybody got any questions or comments? I bet you there's a lot of Fusion workers out there. Jerry said he just got the 11505 Aspire.
Right.
Yeah, I know, Jerry. I hate the monthly thing, but so many of them are doing it now. So many. Yeah, we're talking about DesignSpark Mechanical. Some people say never heard of it. There's somebody late to the party. All right. Jack says, if Vectric goes subscription, I will use nothing but Fusion, I guess. Well, you know, Vectric's been holding out for a long time, doing it the old school way. So, you know, maybe they'll keep doing it that way. I don't know. I mean, they're not hurt for money, I would guess, because it's kind of popular. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I don't see him doing that.
Jack says, I don't think I will like it. Lightburn is releasing a CNC version, I've heard. Yeah. Here's the problem, though, as I see it. You know, anybody that wants to try to come out to be able to compete with a version that will do CNC equipment like CNC routers, you know, and compete against Vectric, they're way behind. Vectric's been doing this a long time, and they've been doing it really well a long time. So I don't know how long. I mean, those guys at Lightburn are pretty sharp. I don't know how long it would take them to try to catch up. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody turn it off. All right.
You gotta have some fun.
So that's so I don't remember who it was that asked. Is whoever out there that's watching, is that is there somebody that remembers asking about this a week or two ago? Because like I said, I was totally caught off guard when they said something about it going subscription because I hadn't bothered looking.
I think Wade Custance said that.
Okay. But yeah. But I do have it. Let's move this off here for a second and pull this up. I do have the 6. Well, let me drop this down. See if I can. Where'd it go? Oh, I know why I'm not seeing it. It's because it's right here. Okay, so if I come over here, so okay, here's I've already, now it doesn't come like this. I've already changed mine. I'm an old SolidWorks guy, so one of the first things I always do is come here to these options and go to appearance, and then I change my background color to sky blue. That's, to me, that's just way easier on the eyes than if you download it, it'll look like this. And I don't like looking at that. That's too hard on my old eyes. So I always, right off the rip, change that to sky blue. And they have all kinds of pretty little pink colors and all that if you like it. But sky blue has always been my favorite. It's just much easier to use. And also when you download this, and like I said, I haven't really played around with this much, but when you download it, it by default will have this advanced option turned on, which enables constraint-based sketching. And it says restart required. So when you turn this either on or off, you have to restart. And what that does is if you look, follow my little mouse here. If you look up here, you see there's sketch and then there's design. And in the sketch mode, it is, what do they call it? The term they use, constraint-based sketching. So if I turn this off, and it'll tell me that I have to restart. So I'll close this. And let's see, I don't think I've even got to restart it. And this way is how I've been running version 5. Version 5 does this same thing. Okay, now you see the sketch is
You
missing.
don't have it on the screen, Dave.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
Yep.
Oop, nope, not that one. Well, where'd that go?
I think you closed it.
Oh, I got to do it again because of the window thing. Yeah, I always get those errors when I do it the other way. Okay, here we go. So now if I come up here and click New Design, now you see I have File, Design. So you see Sketch is missing, but the Sketch tools are already in this part. And this is the way I've done it. If you really want to use the constraint-based sketching, which is pretty handy, especially if you're an old SolidWorks user and stuff, you may want to turn that on. But like I said, when you turn it on, you have to come here to Advanced, enable it, and then restart. And I'll have to open up another window again. I really don't know, other than the stuff they've taken away, like the exporting stuff. I really don't know if it's that much different than 5, but that was a real kick.
Yeah, not being able to export a DXF or something would kind of hinder it for me.
Yeah, it was bad enough that you couldn't import a DXF. You had to. I actually had some stuff called FreeCAD on my office computer, and I would use, that was the only thing I used it for. I would open up something and change it so that it would save it from the DXF to SVG or something like that, I think. Or maybe it was a step file, whatever. I think it was step file. And then I could bring that in. But yeah, it was kind of disappointing to see that they've, taken stuff away. But it looks like, I mean, I'm only guessing, but it looks like probably the reason they're doing that is so that you'll sign up and get a subscription of one a little bit more. So, but yeah, so like I said, as soon as you open this, you get this right here. And then this is where they let you know they're going to shut you off. And if we look through the frequently asked questions, it says, what is happening? Old versions, 1, 2, 4, and 5. I don't know what happened to 3. 1, 2, 4, and 5 will be switched off in, the end of this month. So they got all kinds of questions here about, people that have already signed up and bought some of the other stuff. What happens to my designs and projects? They say you still can open them and continue working on them. Is there any change to the free Explorer plan? Yeah, see right here is what I was talking about. File formats are reduced. That's a nice way of saying pay up, sucker.
Yeah. See, and you can't even export STLs.
Yeah. Like I said, I hate that they're going that route, but what are you gonna do? It's their stuff. You know? The sad thing is, it'd be nice if like with me, I've got version 5 on my office computer in there. It'd be nice if they just say, well, it won't do this, this, and this now, but you can still use it. Well, see, you can't even open it. I mean, they're just turning it off. So it's like you either keep get the new free stuff with a lot less options, or pay up and get the creator part for $12 a month, or do without.
Yeah. Well, or okay. This is all done on Fusion 360. Okay. I mean, all the parts from the laser to the router to the printers, I was able to do it all in Fusion. So, dude, I love the headlights on that with the ripples.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've played with both. For some reason, I'm stuck on Fusion 360. As
Richard,
of yet, they haven't changed it. As of yet.
Yeah. Okay. Richard says, does this require you to be connected to the internet to use it, like the X-Carve stuff? I don't know if you have to be connected to use it, but you have to be connected to open it. And I would show you, but I can't show you since I'm doing this all on the same thing I'm streaming with. But I tried that today after I got this version 6 going. Well, actually, I did it the other day, I guess. But I opened it up with my internet connected, and it opens fine. Then I shut it back down, unplugged my internet, and tried to open it, and it says nope. It can't find your license, even though what I have is the free version. I haven't paid for a subscription yet. So I don't know. It's just another way of pissing old Dave off, I guess. but yeah. So I would say you might as well say you have to be connected to the internet to use it, because you're going to have to be connected to open it up. I saw another comment in here, a question, I think. I see Jeff says, I use DesignSpark Mechanical to design my 3D printer designs. I do too. Now I will have to pay. Sorry, rascals. Yep, I agree. I used it that's all I used to do stuff that was going on the 3D printer. Because it would, it would save to an STL, and then I'd bring it into my Creality slicer is what I use, and it always worked great. And of course now they're taking that away. So anyway, let's see here. Darren says version 2 is already off.
See if you can find 3 and download it. Was it 3 that was not on the list?
3 wasn't even on the list. Troy's talking about Fusion.
It does.
I'm the wrong one to talk about Fusion because I hate Autodesk products in general. I never have liked them. They're too bland looking. And if you ever use SolidWorks and had a little bit of training on SolidWorks, you would throw Fusion 360 in the can. But of course, SolidWorks is ridiculous too, price-wise. So Let's see if we got any other comments here. And it says he uses SketchUp, Blender, 3ds Max. I've done a few projects. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, a lot of folks still use SketchUp. I think I've just never been I've tried to use that, and it's just too. Well, I don't even know. I don't know how to describe it without pissing off the SketchUp users. So, yeah.
I tried it years ago. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Here again, I fell into Fusion, but each to their own. Everybody picks something up, and with you, it's mechanical, and I don't know, Paul. What are you using, or are you?
I use Tinkercad,
Okay.
and I use VCarve.
Okay. So it's a mix. Everybody has their own flavor, which is kind of cool.
I like Tinkercad because it's simple, and my daughter-in-law is a 4th grade teacher, and that's what she uses to teach her computer kids. And
that's cool because you're using all basic shapes.
Yeah. Yep. You can blend them and cut holes in them and do whatever you want. And for an old mind, it was relatively simple.
Yeah. Mine's like a sieve, or like a sieve. Half of it falls out.
Yeah, I see a lot of people talking about different ones.
Blender.
Hey, that's a good way to say it, Keith. Cartoonies. That's yeah. That's a nice way of saying it, I guess.
See, now
he likes Tinkercad too.
Paul was talking about a Blender. Now that's awesome for see, I don't do sculpting yet. I really haven't played with sculpting where you play with the Meshworks. And Blender is really good. I know a few people that have just made some beautiful designs.
But that's got a huge learning curve too.
Yeah, it does. It really does. But I mean, it's like digital clay is what I think of it. It's really cool when it comes to that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
And again, I guess it depends on what kind of stuff you want to do with it. And that's one reason why, being an old SolidWorks user, that's why I liked DesignSpark Mechanical, because you could not just make a 3D model of a part, but you can do assemblies or sub-assemblies and all that. And that's the kind of stuff I like to do, and we'll be doing again real soon. That's why I was disappointed to find out now I'm going to have to pay $12 plus tax a month for to be able to do drawings. But we'll try it and see how it works out. Jerry says the cheaper the software, the higher the learning curve. Yeah. Probably so.
Good way of putting it. I don't know. Tinkercad's pretty easy.
And it's free.
Here's so I've been designing in AutoCAD every day since the days of DOS. Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
That's been a minute then. Remember when if you've been doing it since the days of DOS, and I'm sure you remember when you get an upgrade of AutoCAD, and there'd be like 14 floppy disks. you were constantly playing musical tag with putting these different disks in. Now load disk 3.
I'm on disk 7. Where's 8?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny because I guarantee you, not AutoCAD, but probably Windows 3.1 or something.
Yeah,
however many disks. I probably got them stuffed in a closet somewhere. So if anybody wants to buy them,
You probably
No,
don't have anything that'll read them, do you?
No lowballing. I know what I got. Yeah. But yeah, I guarantee you, I've still got. You know how you used to get those little plastic trays and you put all your little
Mhm.
3.5.
I
Yep.
still have one.
Yeah.
3.5. How about 5 1/4 floppies?
The
Yeah.
true
I don't.
floppy.
I don't know. There might be a few of those in there, but most of mine are the 3.5 things. Because I used to go, when you go into a store, but remember back in the day when you walk into a grocery store and right out front there'd be a stand free, pick one up, and it would be like AOL.
Oh
You know,
yes,
Yep.
the
you
log
could
on
get those
disc.
and just put a piece of tape over that hole and wipe them out and use them as blank.
Yep.
But
That's
not that
pretty
I
good.
ever did that.
No.
I
I'm
would.
just saying. Just saying you could do that. Oh, righty. Yeah, AutoCAD 13. Yeah, I bet it had a bunch of them. All right. Well, we've had so much
Change
fun
the evening.
tonight. Let's give away a Jenny bit of some kind. Let me see if I can mess something else up over here. I got that screen open somewhere, I think. Nope. Well, yeah. Yeah, here it is. Let's see. Right there. Let me get this back up. Okay. Hashtag Cody. And we're doing the right here. The original.
Yeah, the original.
The one
It's
that
the one that
started it
started it
all.
all.
Right there.
Good minds think alike.
I've got one of those beautiful things too somewhere. Where is it? Oh, yeah, here it is, right here. Right there. It's a work of art, I'm telling you. All right, so let's, how many we got in here?
70, 73.
All right.
Got a little time for
I
another.
think we're down on attendance a little bit.
74.
So
It's been an interesting evening, Dave. To say the least.
So, all right. Well, I hope everybody's happy with the outcome of the smoking thing. I'm sorry that ended up being such a cluster, but I had no idea that YouTube was blocking some comments just because of the hashtag. And I still don't understand why Sean showed up and it was the only one. So, but anyway, that will go to Dave Clemens. Dave Clemens, you can do whatever you want with it. After that, you can throw it in the fire pit. I don't care what you do with it.
Or don't.
But that's who I'm sending it to. All right, we're at 76. Let's go ahead and do this. Good luck, everybody. And here we go.
Did I see Betty White going by flipping the bird?
Richard Sell.
Awesome.
And he's out there too.
Congratulations. And you see how much smoother these StreamYard giveaway tools were?
Yeah.
Come on, YouTube. You got to get with it.
Congratulations, Richard Sell.
All righty. Okay.
He said twice.
Oh, has he won before?
That's what he says.
I can't remember because we've done a bunch of these.
Only one a week.
Yeah, one a
18
week. But, I
weeks.
mean, we did 51 shows last year.
Yeah.
And I might say 51 consecutive shows last year. And so far, we've done 18 consecutive shows this year. Mm-hmm. So if you add that to the 51, that's what? I can't even add something. Yep. We've done a bunch.
69,
we've been here every stinking Saturday night. And Cody has given away a bit every stinking Saturday night since April sometime of last year. So,
yeah, thank you so much, Cody. Cody, you're awesome.
Richard Sell says, run it again, Dave.
Okay, we will do that. I got where I never close it now in case somebody does say, hey, I've already won, let it go again. And I appreciate you doing that, Richard. That's an outstanding thing to do. So let's draw it again.
Come on,
Let's
Betty White.
see if probably some of these people have left, but that's the way it is. You gotta wait and make sure. So good luck, everybody. Here we go again. Stephen Kovneski. Probably butchered that name, but congratulations, Stephen.
That's cool.
All right. And again, thanks to Richard Sell for letting us kick it by again.
I'll throw up Cody's link down below.
Do what now?
Oh, throw up Cody's link down below.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
For everyone that didn't get the chance to get it, you can still get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right
And
there.
Stephen, if I'm assuming this is your first time winning, I don't remember seeing that name before, but you'll want to go to the address on the screen there, www.cadencemfgdesign.com. Contact Cody and say, hey, I won that thing. Or he might already know because I think he's out there in the chat, I think. But anyway, big thanks to Cody for sponsoring this thing every week.
And if you've never bought a bit from him, make sure you do, because boy, does he have good service and fast
And
shipping.
beautiful beds.
And the cool thing is the service is only going to get better.
Yep.
Now he's cranking these
in-house.
things out himself. And yeah. All right. Well, they should start dropping like flies now. So we'll go ahead and sign off here. Thanks everybody for tuning in and putting up with the shenanigans and all the.
It's time for a beer. Bye. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, it's definitely time to sign off here.
That made my night complete.
Such foolishness. All right, let's go. Let me find the button here and we'll get out of here. All right. See you, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.
Peace.